What's up, baseball players? I'm Coach Dan Blewett. In today's video, let's talk some pitching. Let's talk about what it means to speed a hitter's bat up and why you do not want to do this as a pitcher. All right, so let's jump right into this and let's talk about what it means to speed a hitter's bat up and why you do not want to do this. So if you're a pitcher and I'm a hitter and you throw me a fastball on the first pitch and I swing late and you just throw it right by me, or say I spray it foul this way, which means I was late. Either way, I'm telling you that my barrel could only get to here or here, wherever, in the time it took for your fastball to get here, right? So your velocity basically exceeds my bat speed. So I'm here when your fastball crosses the plate. To make solid contact and to smash that line drive right back up at you as a pitcher, I've got to be out in front a little bit, right? I've got to be making contact here to hit that line drive up the middle. So what it means to then speed my bat up is for you to throw me an off-speed pitch that takes longer to reach the plate, thus giving me more time to get my bat head out in front and thus making my bat seem effectively faster. So if I can't catch up to your fastball, say you throw 90, and I can't catch up to it, but then you throw me an 83 mile per hour slider, that slider is gonna give me more time. And now guess what? Boom, I catch your slider right here and I smash it down the left field line. Now sure, a slider breaks, a curveball breaks, so there's an extra element, but you're helping me by giving me a more favorable speed because my bat is slow. So you're giving me a slow pitch when I have a slow bat. That's not a good thing. So that's the main thing we think about when we talk about speeding a hitter's bat up. It's taking a hitter with a slow bat speed and giving him a slower pitch that he's more likely to handle. You know, if you're Aroldis Chapman and I'm me and you're throwing just BBs right past me, if you threw me a slider at any point, you'd be an idiot because I have zero chance of hitting a 101 mile per hour fastball coming out of, you know, his super long arms and releasing it at 52 feet. There's zero chance I make contact with that, right? So throwing me a slider would be giving me a chance. You'd be speeding my bat up. Now you can also kind of speed a hitter's bat up by location. When I swing, if I'm behind your fastball, that means my barrel is late. So maybe I'm here if you throw it down the middle of the plate. Now, if you throw that pitch on the outer part of the plate, like the outside corner, that kind of matches my barrel, doesn't it? All I have to do is go here and I can sort of make solid contact and spray a line drive to right field. And all of us who have hit, we've experienced that, right? Again, if Aroldis Chapman is throwing to me, I'm going to be like, boom, I'm just going to try to smash it to the opposite field because I have more time to make solid contact and still hit it in play. The opposite is also true. So if Aroldis Chapman is pitching to me and he's throwing inside, I've got to get my barrel even farther out in front to make solid contact. Getting out in front of the plate is not good enough anymore because the ball's going to contact the trademark of the bat right here and break my bat. So I've got to get even farther out in front, which makes my bat even, it's got to be faster to get out in front. So I've either got to get started way early or I just need a faster bat in general to make solid contact with an inside pitch. So as a pitcher, if a hitter shows you that their bat speed is slow relative to your velocity, you're going to be speeding their bat up, which is bad if you throw them an off-speed pitch or if you throw them on the outside part of the plate, which allows them more time to catch up. You don't want to do that. Now, you might be asking, does that mean I can never throw a guy with slow bat speed a breaking ball? Of course not. But what you do is this. You have to make them adjust to you first, and then you adjust to them. So what does that mean? That means throwing the pitch again. If you throw a heater and you throw it right by me, the odds that I make a one pitch adjustment that you throw that fastball again and then I just smash it is very unlikely, especially with amateur hitters, especially with the young hitters. If you throw it again, at best, I'll probably foul it off late. Maybe I'll start to catch up a little bit, but I'm probably not going to, again, make a miracle adjustment from one pitch to the next. So your best thing to do as a pitcher when you get a really good result on one pitch is throw it again. That applies in almost all situations. You throw a nasty curveball and they look stupid, throw it again. So if you throw that heater by a guy, throw it again and see what happens. Now, this is what might happen. They might start to adjust. And again, maybe they hit it just a little bit foul. Maybe they foul it straight back. Or maybe they take a good swing and it looks like, okay, they've adjusted. I've thrown them 2 heaters. Now they look like they're on it. Now you adjust. So you gave me fastball. You blew by me. Another fastball. I still swung late. And now what am I trying to do? Now I'm trying to finally get my bat head out and maybe catch up a little bit more by starting early, and that's when you throw me a slider or a changeup or a curveball. And because I'm all geared up, I'm way on my front foot when you throw me that breaking ball or that off-speed pitch. So that's how you do this. It's not to say that you can't throw slow stuff to slow bat hitters, because you can. You just have to be smart about it. You have to pick and choose your moments and wait for them to adjust to the fastball. But this is why you as a pitcher have to be observant, and your catcher has to be observant. I hope coaches aren't calling your game. I know most coaches do, but coaches, teach your pitchers this concept and let them call their own game and make the decisions for themselves. It's their career. They're smart enough to do it. Let them do it. So at the end of the day, you do not want to speed a hitter's bat up by giving them something that matches their bat speed. Force them to make an adjustment with the hard stuff, and then when it looks like they've started to adjust, then you can adjust to them and throw them the off-speed pitch, change locations, change eye levels, whatever it is to get them out, all right? So hopefully today's video on pitching strategy was helpful. This is the stuff that I love talking about the most. So leave me a comment. What other stuff should I make videos about? What other pitching concepts are you unclear about? Leave me a comment and let's discuss it. Thanks again, and I'll see you here in the next video.